Hey everyone, welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I'm gonna be doing a tutorial on Gorilla Tag, how to play. I'm just gonna be teaching you guys some tricks, some skills that you can use. Sadly, Robot Man is not here with me today. He wasn't able to make it, but it's fine. He'll be back next video. So yeah, before we get started, make sure to like and subscribe. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Alright guys, so let's go over the agenda. So first, I'm going to be teaching you guys ground. Obviously, because it's the floor, you're going to need to know how to use it, how to get good at it, how to run. And then, I'm going to be teaching you guys walls. Basically, how to climb the walls and how to wall run. I'm not going to be getting into the advanced stuff, because yeah, because I'm not very good at the advanced stuff myself. I can barely lose you on Verno. I'm not the best at it. I mean, I can do it, but I'm not the best at it. So maybe later on, once I start getting even better, maybe then I'll make a tutorial on that. But for now, that's what we're gonna have to work with. And then I'm gonna teach you guys scaling, how to scale walls and stuff. Then I'm gonna be teaching you guys branching. Basically going from branch to branch. And then last but not least, I'm just gonna be teaching you guys a few short routes that you can use in different situations. So yeah, let's get started. Alright guys, so the first thing in our agenda, ground. So the most simple run, the most easy run, not effective run that you can do is probably the what I like to call the beginner run. So here, let me just show it to you guys. Here. All I want to do, this is all you do. Just move one arm at a time, right? It's alright. It's kind of effective. Not very fast, but it works, It does work, but you don't see any pros doing that run. So the run that most people do is I like to call the roundabout run, because you move your arms on and around. So let me teach it to you. Your dominant hand and your dominant side. I'm right-handed, so I'm going to be towards the right. Well, I'm right-handed, so I'm going to be towards the left, because I'm going to be moving my right hand forward. Move it, make circles with it, like kind of put it in the ground and claw yourself forward, as you just saw. In the ground, claw yourself forward. I think this run is, personally, this run is easier for me to do without holding my grips. Sometimes I do, so forward, and kind of like claw yourself forward. And then with the back, you want to hit back, like flick back. So, as you just saw. Alright, so pretty much that's ground. Let me show you how this run should look like. As you guys saw there, that's the run. Moving on to the next thing. Alright guys, so the next thing on our agenda is walls. I'm going to be teaching you guys first how to wall climb, because I think that's really important. And then I'm going to teach you how to wall run. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so basically, first things first. Look at the angle that the wall, let me go to a different wall. This wall is what helped me learn, because it's so sharp, right? It's pretty easy. You need to look at the angle. So the angle is like that, as you could just see, right? Kind of angle your hand like that. Go up. Out of time. Just shoot yourself up. Take your time, okay? Because let me show you what it's like to do rough. This is how I used to do, you know? Then you just slide off. You gotta take your time while doing it, or else it's not gonna work out. Gotta take your time. And eventually you could go faster and faster because you get better at it. Alright. So, now, you're gonna learn how to wall run. That's all I can really say for wall climbing. I know it's not much, but I try to make it as simple and as fast as I could. Now let's move on to wall running. Let's go. Walk my way over here. I'll be using this wall as my demonstration wall. Okay, let's go. Alright. What you want to do first, right, is get some height. I think it's easier to wall run when you have height. So, the main thing for wall running, what you use to walk, whatever, is these palms of your hands. Your finger and your arm goes through everything. See, your fingers go through everything and your arm. It's just this part that's, you know, staying there and isn't, you know, all over the place. So, you want to use that. I used to try and use my arm because that's what it looked like people would do. But it's actually using your palm. You just gently kind of like move your arm like that. It's very simple, actually, and it took me like 30 minutes to learn. And it took me like 30 minutes to learn. Sorry about that pause right there. It did take me 30 minutes to learn. So, yeah, it's pretty easy, you know. You don't want to... I learned pretty quickly that you don't go against the wall, but you kind of go with the wall, like. As you can see, when I'm going up, I'm not like that, because I'm not going against it. I'm like down, you know? Going completely down, like parallel to the ground, as J-Man Curly likes to say it. So, parallel to the wall. It's really good. And eventually, once you get good, you can start doing stuff like this. See this? Usually, some matches, I just like to camp on walls. Alright, now, moving on. So, the next thing on our list is branching or scaling. Let's just do scaling first, because I can't remember. What scaling is basically going up trees. So, let me just show you an example here. Let me just go to a really tall tree. Alright, here you go. Like that. Here, let me just turn off the field of view so you guys can see more. There. Now watch, okay? With it. Yep. That's scaling. So, you could scale up. Okay. So now, let me teach you guys how to scale. Okay. So, one thing that you need to know is that whenever you're scaling, all of the trees are the same in the game. Just some of them are smaller and bigger. So, this one, and then you got this crooked one. Okay, remember this crooked. Now, let's go to a different branch. Let's go to a different tree, sorry. Let's go to this one. See? Same crooked branch. Let's go to this one. Same crooked branch. Now let's go to the tall tree. I think the tall tree is like the only different one. Same crooked branch. And that's just because of this one. This branch. Doesn't really matter because scaling tall tree, nobody really does that. I mean, in what situation will you need to scale tall tree? I mean, you might need to, but not very effective. See? Same branches. So the key thing, the main thing, is to memorize the branches, because memorize where the branches are gonna be, because if you don't know where they're gonna be, then you don't know where you're going. So let me show you for example. See, I know it's gonna be right here, so I bounce off. See, it gets really easy after you get good at it. Let me just give you an example. Oh no, a lava monkey's chasing me. What am I gonna do? See that? And not everybody's really good at scaling, so scaling is probably one of the best skills that you could use in a public lobby. Now, sorry. What you use to scale mainly? Your bear climb. If you want to know what bear climbing is, it's literally just climbing. Like that, it's bear climbing. I'm not very good at it. You can practice bear climbing right here. This is an excellent place to bear climb or scale. Alright, but yeah, that's scaling. Moving on to the next thing. Alright, so now I'm going to be teaching you guys branching. Basically, what branching is from jumping one branch to another. Let me give you guys an example. First person, let's go. So, I'm going to just go to this branch, then you go to this branch. You get what I'm saying. You just branch. Pretty much, you just jump from one branch to another. It's considered branching. It's really easy. Once you get used to it, branching is probably one of my favorite things in the game. I think it's one of the most effective, definitely. Especially once you get good at it. You'll pretty much be unstoppable, There's nobody can catch up to you if you know how to branch properly. You know what I'm saying? So, let me just teach you guys. Branching there's not much to it. What you do is just jump from branch to branch. That's about it. Even I sometimes struggle. I mean, I'm good at branching, but still, even sometimes I mess up. You just gotta know where you're going. So let me just give you a small example of branching. Well, another small example. See? Like, it's normal to mess up while branching because, well, it's not the easiest skill, but it's not the hardest either. My VR keeps falling off my face. My strap is kind of broken, so it's kind of hard to keep it on my face. Sometimes it just goes down, and it's pretty annoying. Alright, moving on to the next thing. Alright, so now we got routes. Basically, what routes are, it's just like knowing where to go. I'm not sure if that makes sense, but a route is like just going to places where you know you're gonna go. Let me give you an example. This is a common route that I do. See, like, I just haven't memorized where to go. It's like basically memorizing where to go. So, if you're in a bad situation, you just know where to go. So, I may be giving you guys 3 routes from easy to hard. From easy to intermediate, and then to hard. Yeah, let's get started. So, for the first route, which is easy, I like to call this route I honestly don't know what I like to call it, but it's pretty easy. All you do, go on this branch, this branch, this branch, keep on going, and then that's it, pretty much. It's very simple, but it takes you pretty far. So, that's one of my favorite routes. It's actually really good, and pretty simple too. I mean, it's kind of hard to mess up. If you do it correctly, once you get there, once you get to that branch, feel free to extend it to whatever, pretty much. Jump onto this branch, then you go onto this branch, hop back on this branch, this branch, this branch, and then bounce off of that branch. And bam, you're right here. Now you can extend it to whatever. There are multiple options. You could go over to that branch, to that branch, to that branch, The possibilities are endless with branching. Now we got my second route, which is intermediate. Alright. This is a really good route, and it's really easy. Let me show it to you guys. What you want to do, right? This branch, then this branch, go to this branch, bounce off, bam. So easy. I actually used this route when I was in that 1v1 with Robot Man in my first video. So yeah, it's not much to it. It's all you really want to do. This branch. Oh. Oh. Sorry about that. This branch. Bam, 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 bam. So easy. So now, we're going to be doing the hard one, okay? Let's go. This one is actually kind of hard, okay? Even I mess up on it, but if you hit it, it's such a clean route. Look, this branch, you boost yourself here, and then you go here, wrap your arm around here, and then bounce off onto this branch. And then you can extend it to whatever you want. Alright? So here, let me show it to you. Let me just do it fast. Oh no, is that a lava monkey? What am I gonna do? I think I'm just gonna do this goated route. See? And then you can extend it to whatever, like I just did. Alright. And that's routes for you. Alright guys. That was the tutorial video. Let me know in the comments if you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what was your favorite skill that I taught, or what's your favorite skill in general. And let me know if you guys want me to do any other skills. Maybe I'll learn it to teach it. But yeah, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching to the end, and yeah, peace.